Open Your Eyes is brought to you by the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.
Start your morning right.
I'm April Martinez.
And I'm Sabrina Daly.
And good morning, Belize. Thank you so much for joining us on this wonderful Friday. It's Friday.
It's Fun Friday.
It's Fun Friday. How are you, Sabrina?
I am great, and it's always a pleasure to be here with you, April. I wait for Friday to host with April.
Oh, it's good to see you too. And it's good to be here. It's good to be here with all of our viewers this wonderful Friday. It's the weekend. I know we always wait anxiously for the weekend to come. I just feel like the days are going by so quickly because it is already May 31st.
Yes, it's the end of May.
It's
and I think for more than one reasons, we are all looking forward to the end of this month. You would know that tomorrow starts the official hurricane season, and I'm not saying that we're excited about the start of the hurricane season, but there's a stronger likelihood that we will be getting some rains.
You know what?
And
I was
speaking
coming.
of rains.
Okay, so first of all, I'm jealous. As a true Belma Panese, I am upset that everybody in the group chat, even the clip that was shared on our social media pages, was showing off this lovely small, I think 10 minutes of rain in Belize City. And us in the West, we're struggling, like just anxiously awaiting.
In the River Valley, my yard is still dry, and I told you that. But there were showers of blessings yesterday afternoon, and I have to say that I think this is welcome news by all.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Of course, we want it in certain areas specifically, but I know that it's to me, it felt kind of like that rainbow type thing. Like, you know, instead of the storm will pass, the heat will pass.
And you can kind of see it coming a little bit more, because when I was driving up this morning, a little bit of a drizzle came down right around like Gracie Rock and so on. So we're hoping that this is going to be the start of what would be a good and fruitful blessings of rain, because we desperately need it right now.
You would know that we haven't really experienced any type of showers for quite a few weeks.
Honestly, I don't know. Was it the entire month of May? Because
it feels like it's been a completely dry month of May. And because of that, we've also been experiencing and not being able to deal with the situation of forest fires, which is really beyond the ability of the fire department and other counterparts to be able to control. And because of that, hundreds of families have lost their farms, their livelihoods in the Toledo area, as well as in some areas in the western part of the country. You would also know that some reserve areas were also impacted. Even the Chalilo Dam is seeing a significant decrease in water supply because of the excess heat, because of this drought, which can ultimately impact many other things, including our energy crisis.
It's a ripple effect, really. So we are hoping and praying that the rain comes, and I know Cruffy, once it comes, you want to stop, because after the dryness and the drought, it comes with a heavy loads of flooding, and we're preparing ourselves. I saw you all talking to Simo the other day, so we know that we're preparing already for the hurricane season. Yeah, I was so upset watching this video.
Look at that beautiful, beautiful shower of blessing there. I think this is right around Edward P. York High School.
Yes.
Just approaching the roundabout there. And as you mentioned, this lasted for about 10 minutes or so. And it really, really provided that cooling down that the evening needed. But as I mentioned, I think all of us at this point, we were hoping that it would go to Toledo, because that's where the biggest concern is. We're looking at a district that has been burning for weeks.
And you know what's so ironic, Sabrina, is that we have this this saying that PG it rain every day. No matter what, it rains every day. And so to see that it was just completely dry and completely engulfed in flames for the better part of 2 weeks, really, is alarming. It shows you climate change. So we're hoping that eventually this rain heads down south. But there are certain systems brewing within Central and South America and in the Pacific. So we're hoping that they would come up on this side.
Look at that. You can see a little bit of gust there. That's actually some like some
wind.
Some wind, yeah, some rain. That's not even drizzling.
Look at how dry there's those spots.
So I'll give you a joke. Like I got to work yesterday evening, and as I told you, I live in Borough Boom, and it wasn't even sprinkling there.
No sprinkling.
So I came to work and I was like, guys, be honest, y'all just wet this with a hose, yeah? Because nowhere else
got rain. But
nowhere else
we're
got
hoping
it.
to see what happens over the weekend. And the folks at the Meteorological Service will be giving us an update later on this morning. But Sabrina, another topic outside of Belize that has been buzzing. And we haven't really talked about American politics on this show recently, but Trump just got convicted.
Yeah, he's literally the trending topic right now.
He is the trending topic. As you would know, former President Donald Trump has been in the courts for the past month or two, facing numerous trials and cases and so forth. But this particular case was on the alleged hush money trial with Stormy Daniels at the time, and he was just found guilty on 34 causes. So we're gonna see, this is just for one case though. Mm-hmm. So all 34 counts in this one case he was guilty of, and they're going to have another case in July to hear the sentencing. But our director and I were kind of talking about it this morning, and he's now, claiming innocence. He's an innocent man. This is a witch trial.
This is
the
a witch
judge
hunt.
is the phony. The jury is phony. Everybody is against him, and he is an innocent man, and he's going to fight it. But what was kind of important to hear in his speech after he came out of the court was the fact that he said the real test, the real sentencing, the real verdict will come out on November 17th after election.
Yes, and that's what I wanted to point out. One, I believe this is the only president of the United States that has ever been convicted of any crime in this manner. But not only that, he's still able to run as president of the United States.
Nothing like that has ever happened, so there's nothing in their laws, there's nothing in their constitution.
And that's the crazy part. It's so interesting. I immediately thought of Belize, of instances where we have spoken about our parliamentarians being accused or facing jail time. And this could potentially be very much the reality of Donald Trump. But will it impact the race, the political race? Will it impact his votes? I'm not sure.
I
saw some news clips of individuals as he walked out, persons celebrating the fact that he was charged or found guilty. But also there are people who are still very much die-hard Trump supporters and everything that he stands for. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how it impacts the results of the elections in November.
I'm with you, but remember we still have a few more cases and trials to go, so this is just one of. And this one was very interesting because it was definitely overshadowed. The point of the case was overshadowed by the fact that, he had sex with a porn star.
Yes.
And that this was all about that particular situation, when it was truly about the funds that he embezzled to pay her off to not say anything. So that is what he is being convicted of. So when people are talking about, oh, this is just a private matter that's been exposed, no, he was embezzling funds from the election to pay her off, and that is where the true crime is in, and that is what he got convicted for initially. Yes. But you still have the January 6th insurrection trial. You still have the fact that he took FBI classified documents home and hid it in his bathroom. So there are still other cases. This is a president, and that's what baffles me the most. And what also baffled me, and I know we have to finish, right? But I have one more point. They're talking about the United States of America, the people, the reporters, the media, they're talking about it in such a way that they feel entitled almost. Some of the reports were coming off as, oh, this is not like a banana republic. This is not a third world country. How dare we convict a president in this light and this matter? And it's so funny because all of these different countries that the United States are accusing to be corrupt are the countries that they initially have invaded and caused that political upheaval themselves. So for it to have taken place in the United States is no, small feat or surprise, but he is guilty on all accounts for this case.
I do believe that this guilty plea does come with a level of repercussion as it relates to either sentencing or community service, correct?
Yes. So we don't think he's gonna go to prison. You know, if he does, there's so many, I will be here ranting and raving, and I don't know what I would do if this man actually goes to jail. But I don't see a prison sentence. I do think he's going to do community service. He probably has to do solitary confinement because there are different, there are different repercussions. Because he is a former president, he still has Secret Service around him. So how would the Secret Service maneuver in prison? Yeah. There are all of these things that that he's entitled to as a former president. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens in July.
This is literally history we're talking about right here.
Absolutely.
Well, moving into another topic that sort of has history involved. It's more of the old times, the things that we were attached to.
When I saw this topic, I had to send it to you, Sabrina, because we are of the same but also not the same generation. We young but not.
Also,
we young but not at the same time. And I put it in the group chat because I was hoping to see what our other personnel would say. When it comes to, what is it called? Dumb phones?
Yeah,
now?
I didn't even know that it's called, that's what it's called, dumb phones. And we're talking phones that have actual keyboards, phones that are probably the flip ones or the lead push up,
The Nokia phone we used to have snake on it.
Yeah, snake and ladder. I mean, so this is interesting. We are looking at generations literally sharing that they may be more interested in those types of phones, right? Things that we once ran away from and embraced technology and society becoming a bit more modern with the touch screens. I remember when I got my first touch screen phone
What am your first touch screen?
I don't remember what the brand was. I don't even know if it was a brand, but I was so excited. But I had an Alcatel phone before too. And I remember really embracing that period of technology and all that it came with. But there's nothing like slapping that phone shut.
What's interesting about this particular post, it's not just the fact that we're going back to like our old tech and like all of these old things becoming trendy again.
Yeah.
But the post was literally about facing and battling social media addiction. And a lot of the persons in this generation, and younger generation that are growing up, they're very much addicted to not just their phone, but being on social media, being on these several different media platforms 24/7. And the fact that we kind of have lost touch with certain realities, lost certain social skills that we used to have in person. We have lost the ability to see reality from what is a part on media. Not everybody's life is that way on social media. Things like cyberbullying, all of these things have come up ever since we've had this rise in social media. And so this particular post is, why are we now going back?
Well, I'll tell you, I think a lot of people are becoming cognizant of the effects of social media, not only on persons around them, but on themselves as well. You would know that a common term that people would use these days is that they're taking a social media hiatus. They're taking a little bit of a break. They're deleting Instagram. That feels for a lot of people like the ultimate social media cleanse, removing Instagram off your phone. And then, of course, TikTok came around, and there are adults and kids that are completely addicted to that application. And there are studies that show if you stay scrolling on social media or on your devices just before you go to sleep at night or while you're in bed at night, there's a likelihood that you will not be able to sleep easier. There's a likelihood that you may not be able to sleep at all soundly because of that. So for a lot of people, they've been recommending that you completely come off your device at least an hour before.
Yeah.
And when we didn't have touchscreens, that wasn't a thing.
I agree with you. It's kind of, but it's also very different in the case that when we were in COVID, when we had this COVID era of being locked up in our homes and nothing to do, things like TikTok
really got us through
it, but also helped us, yes, with mental health, but education and all of these different ways of communicating. And that became something that was so heavily reliant on, because we had no idea when this pandemic would actually end. We said 2 weeks and it became 2 years.
Yeah.
And people became accustomed to this particular lifestyle, but now we're reverting.
We got enough.
We've had enough. I personally, I go for the memes. That's all I scroll on social media for. That's my algorithm at this point. But taking a break, I recommend it.
Yeah.
Live your life a little bit. Read a book, for God's sake, please.
But we want to know your thoughts on it. Do you think that it makes sense for us to do away with those techie phones that allow us to scroll online, surf the web, and go back a little bit in time? Or do you think that it's quite fine the way it is? We should be able to alter our own, I guess, ability to enjoy these apps, but also take a break when needed.
You know what I'm curious about? I wonder how much it's going to cost. Because the phones back in the day were very cheap. They're still cheap now. You know, you bought a little Nokia for $60, $50. I wonder if this trend is going to see new rates in these old phones. That's just how I feel. Like capitalism always wins in these.
That's going to be an interesting thing to observe as well.
But
we do have our final topic that we want to mention, and of course, this one is the biggest and most exciting of them all, April. It is. Of course, our KTV The Remix fans and even our Summerfest fans are looking forward to auditions this weekend. And you would know that KTV The Remix Season 6 is set to start, and auditions will be taking place tomorrow, June 1st, and Sunday, June 2nd, right at our studios on Coney Drive.
And of course, the Summerfest auditions will also be on Saturday.
Only
Saturday, June 1st, also at the Channel 5 studio on Coney Drive. I'm so excited. I saw Haziel's commercial and I'm like, oh my God, it's already been a year.
It has.
So let's, spice up those vocal tunes, tune it a little bit.
Drink some honey and lime and some tea. And get ready.
Yes, indeed. It's KTV The Remix Season 6 auditions this weekend, June 1st and June 2nd.
All right. Well, moving into the rest of our show, April, we do have a jam-packed show, but before we get into that,
we do have our weather update for you all. We got an update from the folks at the Meteorological Service of Belize. Let's see what they have to say about some rain this weekend.
Good morning. Warm and relatively dry conditions prevail, with slightly higher moisture moving in over the south. The 24-hour forecast is for mostly sunny and warm conditions today, but hot inland this afternoon and partly cloudy skies tonight. Showers will be isolated, with a chance for a few more over the south this morning. High temperatures today will be around 90 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 99 degrees inland, but only 84 up in the mountains. A heat alert for inland areas will likely go into effect by midday. Winds over the open sea will be from the east at 10 to 20 knots, and the seas will be choppy. The outlook for Saturday and Saturday night is for continuing mainly fair and warm weather with only isolated showers. There is a low tide at 10:47 this morning, a high at 4:42 this evening, another low 11:14 tonight, and another high at 5:29 tomorrow morning. The sun rose at 5:17 this morning and will set at 6:23 this evening. The moon sets at 12:52 this afternoon and comes up again at 1:22 tonight. In the fire risk forecast, the risk for forest and brush fires remains high. In the sargassum update, latest satellite imagery shows a slight decrease in sargassum near the coast of Belize. However, several mats were detected further offshore, and these are likely to affect the country during the coming days. With that, we end this report from the Belize Weather Bureau.
No relief.
It's going to stay warm.
It's going to stay warm, but it does say fair showers maybe throughout the weekend and in the course of next week. But we will keep you all updated on the weather because it is going to be the start of hurricane season tomorrow, June 1st. We've got to start preparing regardless of how hot it is.
Absolutely.
But Sabrina, we do got to move on. We have our eye opener. We do got to motivate the people. After that update, we need some positive words this morning. And of course, our eye opener is taken from dailyom.com, and it goes like this. When in quandary, the best advice often comes from inside rather than outside. Since we probably know ourselves better than anyone else does, then we may very well be the best person to ask for advice when we are in a quandary. One interesting exercise is to try asking for advice from your past and future selves. There is the younger self that you used to be and the older, more mature self that you will become. You can gain a different perspective when you view present situations through your younger self's eyes or your mature self's more experienced point of view. Perhaps your younger self would view a current dilemma in a more innocent, less cynical way. Likewise, your older, hopefully wiser self may offer advice from a more compassionate, experienced view. You can even set up an advisory panel of your past, present, and future self. You might even want to try to have a written dialogue with yourselves to record the thoughts, feelings, and advice that your younger and older selves might have for your present self regarding a current situation. Your different selves can give you some invaluable answers. After all, no one can know you better than yourselves. You are your wisest guide.
That's a nice one.
Yeah?
I wish we had more time to touch on it because I think earlier this week we did speak about divine guidance, and now we're talking about trusting your own intuition, which is something I think is important on both sides. You just got to be able to strike that balance.
Yeah, I agree. Wherever you are today, try to see what you would feel like if your past, present, and future self would congregate together to give you some advice.
Yeah. All right, well, moving into our show lineup, it is a fun Friday, April.
Friday.
So we do have a jam-packed show filled with a lot of really fun segments to look forward to.
And our first segment is, of course, it is Fun Fridays, as Sabrina mentioned, and we got to start things off with Grace and you. Marvin and Ms. V are already here, and they're ready to go. We'll see if they have some chicken rasta pasta.
What makes the pasta rasta?
We'll have to ask them.
We'll ask. But in our second segment, we'll be talking about the Intra-City e-mobility pilot project.
That's a great conversation.
I'm looking forward to it.
Third conversation, it is Small Business Friday as well. And of course, we have the Made in Belize Expo trade show coming up this weekend. So our friends are going to come in to have more conversations about that.
And because it's a fun Friday, it's also timely to be celebrating with some music.
We do have a special guest. We're not going to divulge who it is just yet. She has a new single, and she's going to come out here on OIE to debut it, so you don't want to miss that segment. But we got to take a short break. When we come back, it's all about Grace and you. Don't go away.
This plan, I can't leave this plan. Smart Belize.
Hey there, smart thinkers. We're turbocharging your mobile experience with Smart's powered up postpaid plans. Imagine a world where your data speeds flows faster than ever. Well, guess what? We've cranked up the dial and unleashed the postpaid power of Smart's lightning fast LTE data on all our postpaid plans. That's right, no speed bumps, more data. It's like having a limitless highway of data speed at your fingertips. Whether you're a lone ranger with an individual plan or a squad rolling with a group plan, everyone gets to surf, stream, and share at enhanced, full, high-quality speed. Switch to Smart's powered-up postpaid plans today and ride the wave of postpaid power. Visit any smart showroom or smart-bz.com for details and make your mobile experience smarter and faster. Smart, bringing people together.
I know I can't let this plan. I can't let this plan.
I'm David Humes. This is Vanessa Humes. We own Ladyville Cool Spot. Belize Bank save us a lot of time. Working with them, we can keep track exactly what we spend. We recommend Belize Bank 100% because we don't have to go to stand up in line, and we can check on our account right from our house. Working with Belize Bank is the best.
In the last 2 decades, Central TV and Internet, through our brand NextGen, has become the leading broadband and entertainment provider across Belize. We're here to build confidence, and our footprint speaks volumes. From urban hubs to remote corners, we've got you covered. We are not just for big corporations, we're for everyone. NextGen serves the needs of large enterprises and everyday consumers alike. Our backbone? Superior service, lightning-fast internet, cable, and our user-friendly TV streaming services. With our extended customer support hours, we ensure that your needs are taken care of, because your convenience matters. As the most reliable customer service provider in the country, our team is ready to help you at the speed of now. For larger companies that depend on rock-solid service, we've got tailored corporate solutions to keep your business running smoothly. We offer the highest residential internet speeds at a blazing 300 megabytes per second, the fastest in Belize. Our Wi-Fi mesh system ensures that your internet connection reaches every corner of your home or office space. As a NextGen bundle customer, you can enjoy the ultimate home entertainment experience. With unlimited streaming through apps like HBO Max and NextGen TV paired with your high-speed internet plan. Connecting Belize from city to coast, your connection, your choice. Join the NextGen revolution today.
Summer is almost here, and we're gearing up for the exciting time of the year where kids from all over the country come together and showcase their talent on one stage. The Open Your Eyes stage. Yes, that's right. Summerfest is back. Every talent is allowed to be part of this year's Summerfest. Join us on June 1st at Channel 5 to audition for this year's show. Call our WhatsApp 670-6068 and I'll see you on stage.
Hi, my name is Lincoln Flowers and I work at UMAL. 100% I will recommend Belize Bank mobile banking to everyone because it saves time, money and gas price because gas price is high right now. Belize Bank mobile banking just make life easier.
What if I told you that your singing talent can earn you $10,000? And what if I told you that you can stop singing in the shower and sing live on one of the biggest stages in Belize?
Let's go! I'm gonna love you forever.
Still not sold? Well, what if I told you with all that's offered, you can attract fans and supporters from all over the country? So, are you ready to be part of the most exciting singing competition in Belize? It's time for KTV The Remix, Season 6. Auditions will take place on Saturday, June 1st and Sunday, June 2nd. So mark your calendars and come show us how good you are. This is your chance to make it big and win big. KTV The Remix, Season 6. It's hot, it's live, and it's only on 5.
Welcome back. Of course, it's all about Grace and You, the taste that moves you. We have Miss V and Marvin in studio joining us. So, Miss V, this is a question Sabrina and I have been wondering, but what makes the pasta rasta
All right, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, ladies. Yes, the thing that make it Rasta is something very simple.
Oh,
the colors.
The colors.
Yes, you know, and again, we're doing jerk chicken Rasta pasta.
Well, that
You
adds
know?
to the Rasta.
Yeah, so it's a twist always. Miss B's always brainstorming a way to
She's in the
make
lab
a
cooking.
twist.
Yes.
You know, and to make it work and flavorful. As always, that our viewers can try it, and hopefully that you ladies will love it this morning.
You have never cooked something on this show that
Sure.
I don't like.
And I've never not loved any pasta I've had too. So
Yeah, I love a
it's
good pasta. So I might take this recipe home.
I'm doing,
Yes.
I'm doing pasta. I feel a bit out of my
Comfort zone.
zone. Yeah, so we're gonna
So what
we're gonna make it
ingredients
happen.
are we using today? I know you said jerk, and we're using the Grace jerk sauce.
Yes, we have. If you notice, there's two type of jerk season that that Grace provide. We have this wet
a
one.
mild one, I think they also
We have this wet one that is mild, and they have the hot in this wet
Yes.
one, and they have this dry jerk season. So the one
I
that
didn't
we
even
will
know that they have
yes.
the dry one.
Yep, it's fairly new.
Okay.
You know, but we're using the wet one today, and we're gonna use some coconut milk as well. So you might say about pasta, coconut milk, how it will come together. So
I'm curious to see indeed.
Yes, of course.
All right.
We'll show you guys how all of this gonna come together. Of course, we have our pasta here is already boiled. You boil it to the perfection that you like. So and we have our chicken.
Okay.
So
we're doing chicken breast.
Yes, we're doing chicken breast. I already wash it, clean it, and I dice it in cube just for the cooking time purposes. And I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna season this. Normally, you marinate it. We'll just bring out the flavor more. But I just want to show my viewers this morning, you know, how we season it. Because there's some people that might think, oh, you just use the jerk season. But there's other season that you can incorporate just to eyeball it to bring out the flavor, because there's a lot that is packed in this jerk season already. So
Okay, so we're gonna start with seasoning the chicken first. What are we going to start
yes,
adding?
All right, we have the I'm using the hot one. Like I said, there's the hot and there's the mild one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add about 2 tablespoons of this. Is your preference, but I heard you. Let's not do too much. We're gonna do a little because it's the hot
Sabrina
one.
just says she likes it spicy.
Yeah, don't mind me. I said wow because wow, amazing wow. Not wow, don't put it in wow.
All right, I have a little bit of salt, not too much.
Okay.
You know, and
Is it because this is already salty?
yeah, like I said, I tried it before many times, and there's not much that you need to add. But then we're doing the pasta, and we want the flavor to come through. We just don't want it to be set with the chicken. So I have these little packets here. I guess everybody know about them. They have the onion powder, the garlic is in Spanish, so guys, please forgive me. The complete season, and we have the black pepper that we're gonna add to this as well. So we just be careful, because then you don't want to over season it.
Yes.
Over season nothing, because then you don't want your guests to be like, this is salty.
Yeah, like I don't know what flavor it wants to have.
Yeah.
What is that you're putting in?
This is a complete season.
Okay.
Can you say it in Spanish?
And that's also complete seasoning also has salt. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, so that's why she put a little bit of salt.
Yeah.
And then you have also things like the garlic powder,
Yeah.
the
So you just-
onion powder
I
that
just feel like
also
garlic
have
powder
salt.
belongs on everything.
Garlic belongs in
that
everything.
doesn't last in my house.
Garlic,
long at
there's
all.
no such thing as too much garlic, and if anybody tells
This
you
is
that, they're
onion
not your
Yes,
friend.
this is the onion powder as well. So we're gonna
you smell it.
Just gonna marinate this.
Okay.
I have a little bit of a paprika that I would like for a little bit of
Color?
Yes. Yeah. Can you put a little bit in here for me?
I got you.
Yeah.
Ooh, paprika.
Yeah. For a little bit of color too. Yeah.
Paprika is also
Yeah.
quite spicy as well. If you put too
Not
much.
spicy enough.
Not spicy
Yeah.
enough, but just enough that it looks like you having, ricotta
Yes.
in there.
Yeah. So if you'll be so kind enough to
Light the
up.
stove,
It's
light it
on.
up. So Marvin, what has been the latest over at Grace?
Morning again, guys. Well, over at Grace, be sure to take advantage of our what we call our in-store banding. You could find those banding at any one of your major supermarkets. In those major supermarkets, we do have whereby you buy a box of coconut milk powder, you get 5 sachets free. You buy 2 ketchup, you get a extra ketchup free. You buy 4 Viennas, whether hot or spicy, you get 2 free. You buy 2 Devon creams, you get a bourbon cream free. And we also have up to Pampers, no? We do have banding on the Pampers. And then to add, we do have our promotion along with Choppy Gas. We partner with Choppy Gas
for the grocery bags.
With their
How's that
in-store.
going?
It has been going good. We're going on the 2nd month now, so we have June and July remaining, whereby 4 persons will be able to win a grocery package.
So this month, 4 persons got a grocery package, and it was worth up to like $200, yes?
Correct.
Wow. Talk to me about some of the items that they were able to get from this package.
In those items, we had stuff like our Grace coconut powder, we had our ketchup or Grace coconut water, we had our jerk seasoning or
the essentials,
the
really.
essential, correct.
Yes,
correct,
yes.
The essentials.
Now I know that Grace tries to ensure that there's always a promotion taking place for its customers to take advantage of. And I mean, guys, as we always mention, these are items that we would purchase generally anyway. So having this company be able to offer these promotions as an opportunity of saying thank you for your support, but also that we want to give back to our customers means a lot to us.
Correct, correct. Like Miss B would always say, no, Grace, I love.
Yeah.
That's true. Listen, that is so true. Don't always buy, you know.
Right.
Give back to your customer there sometimes, especially in a situation we're in right now, you know.
Now, April, that looks so pretty in there.
Yes.
It is the rasta part of the pasta.
Yes, we're sauteing these bell peppers. If you notice the color, hence the reason where we get the rasta pasta from. So we're just gonna saute these veg for a couple minutes. You're doing a good job. And we're gonna add a little bit of
garlic.
We have some green onion as well that we're gonna. This pan we're gonna make our
veggies
or sauce in.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think you could start at the garlic in it.
Okay. You that is sous chef today.
Yeah, I was gonna say what a lot of people. I mean, if you're a loyal OIE fan, you would know that April knows her way in the kitchen, and if you don't know, now you know.
So you add the garlic and then spring onion.
Yeah. Listen, let's transfer it
Smells
to this
good.
one. Let's transfer it to this one. It's much bigger.
So wok.
Yeah, and we're gonna use this one to do our chicken.
Okay.
Yes. Right. So just put this
Need
here.
one more.
We're having our chicken marinate a little bit while we're cooking this. You want a little bit of oil or something?
Oh no, this is fine. Yeah.
So Marvin, one of the things that I wanted to ask you was, now that we are quickly approaching the summertime, where the kids will be home, they'll obviously be eating more, they'll be wanting some more food in the kitchen and whatnot. Can we expect anything promotion-wise from Grace during the summer?
We do have in the pipeline with some summer promotions. Still pending, not official as yet. But as soon as those will be official, we'll be sure to let the public know, no?
Yes.
Right.
And of course, have you guys been able to already take that lucky group of individuals on their staycation?
Oh yes.
How did that go?
Actually, the first winner, Miss I don't know if she wants me to mention her name, but Miss Morales, I'll just say her last name. Miss Morales will be going on her two nights stay at Mahogany Bay for 4 persons, no? So she'll be doing today and tomorrow.
That is such a treat. Right. Imagine that you get to go on a little bit of a getaway to a lovely resort space, and it's all because you purchased your regular groceries and you sent in those labels or the well, it would be the label, yes.
The label for the
items.
Right.
So they sent in the labels to a phone number, and then they would have put their contact information on it. Yes.
Correct. Yes.
Wow. And because of that, now they're going to be spending a weekend away from home and enjoying the weekend.
So she'll be spending her 2 nights at Mahogany Bay this weekend.
Now I have to tell you guys, I don't know who came up with the idea to try to put coconut milk instead of the heavy cream.
Yes,
but I love it.
We added heavy cream. So while you guys are having your conversation about somebody will win a trip to Mahogany Bay and I upset, we were adding heavy cream and we were adding coconut milk.
Yes, and a little side note, many people know about this one, but then this is also Grace brand. So if you see Caribbean choice, either the corned beef or this, I'm not sure what else, but
the icing sugar.
Okay, listen, Grace.
All right, Caribbean choice is also a Grace product.
We're gonna add a little bit of this.
Yes.
So
I want to mention something, guys, and y'all might think this is gross, but you might also, Miss V, say, great, I should try that. I put jerk seasoning in my cheese dip before.
Oh, that sounds good.
Interesting.
I put chipotle sauce in my cheese
I
dip.
mean, what you do not know, Miss V, is I might not be the queen of the kitchen, but I do know how to make a good mousse.
Okay. Yeah.
I do know how to make like random things together.
That works.
That
works.
Actually tastes good.
I liked it.
It's interesting, like something I would like.
So now Miss V, I try.
We have some yes, I'll try that. We have some Parmesan cheese that we're gonna add here.
Yes.
You know, this thing got
Yes, I agree.
And as we're finished with our sauce, we're gonna go ahead and cook our chicken.
Oh, it smells so good, guys. I can't wait for
We have
this for
some
breakfast.
cheddar as well.
Yes.
I like color.
Me
I
too.
like color
Me
in
too.
my food, you know.
Me too.
I don't like a bland. Oh.
Nope.
Nope. Yeah.
Lovely.
So we did the heavy cream and we did the coconut milk. We're just gonna let our sauce stick in a bit. We're gonna put it on the side and we're gonna cook up our chicken. And everything's gonna just come together.
I am
very
excited
fast. So
for
don't
this.
blink,
Don't
because then it's gonna
blink.
come together.
I always have to wonder where you just wake up. Do you just wake up in the middle of the night and think, "Ooh, that recipe, I should try that"? I have to ask.
Yeah, and like I said, and it's thick enough. Like I always say, you know, I try making it. I'm the guinea pig. My husband and
Your
my
families.
daughter, yes, they're the guinea pig. And if they said, "Oh, you need to add this," let's try it out. Like, all right then. So I'm prepared. So we're gonna put that there, our sauce. And if you like, you can add more cheese there, or whatever it is you want to add there. Let's do it. So we're gonna add some oil here because we're gonna cook our chicken using our trusty Grace coconut oil. Yeah.
Never fails. Never fails.
All right, this thing always calls you. If you don't know, you gotta try it. You gotta try it. I know, if you know it's a good thing, because then it, you know, you get sleepy when the air is cold.
Look at this, guys. This is literally like it's not that liquefied.
Yep.
Well,
and that's because
in
it's
the
not that
kitchen,
chilly in
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So you know it's pretty good.
All right.
All right.
We're
So
ready.
we're gonna go ahead. Just be careful. I don't want nobody to come for me, right? So we're gonna add our chicken cubes here.
So when you're doing chicken, and this is something that I always have to wonder, how long do you leave chicken to cook?
For me, breast, if it's whole, it will take really long, I would say about 15 to 20 minutes to make sure that it's cooked. But when you cut it down like this in cube size, it's gonna cook fairly fast.
Okay.
And hence the reason why I didn't, because there was a twist, because then it was to actually grill the chicken, the chicken breast itself, and to use that, but I said, I don't know if we have time on our side.
See, when you said 20 minutes, I was like, what?
We have to use the Grace grill. When you bring away a recipe that invites us, Tyler.
We're not put Marvin in at this. We're not put Marvin in at this, because then by the end of the day, Marvin is fairly new, and but we gotta use it.
We gotta use it.
Summerfest is coming up.
We have no trust in you, Marvin.
Summerfest is coming up. We're gonna be boldly. We have to go outside, and then we could use the grill then.
Yep.
I want
so
wait.
we could use the jerk again and do something nice.
I want wait for the grill recipe.
Yep. If there's any suggestion that our viewers can give Miss V, just put it in the comments, or
that's a great idea.
Post it on the Grace Facebook page, and I'll see.
That's
and
a great
will
idea.
Try it.
Yeah,
Miss V will try it.
I want to challenge you and you guys, the viewers, to this.
Okay.
Your next recipe will be something recommended by the viewers to me.
Ooh. Nice.
But guys,
like
it has to
that.
be something that Miss V would have not made already.
Yes.
So please let us know in the comments section so you can go back and you can watch what
course.
they said for
I
this
always
show.
do. I always
It has
do.
to be something that she has not made already and really challenge her. Of course, we're using only Grace products because
Yes.
it's the best, it's the
Yes.
quality of the food that we
Majority
want.
could be Grace product, but then again, we still might need to use something other than not
But
from,
let the main ingredients be
yes,
Grace.
exactly, exactly.
Yes.
Because the chicken is not from Grace. You know, we always use luncheon meat and the corned beef and maybe the tuna, and recently I did the sardine.
One thing
also.
that I think was John, our old co-host John, he wanted you to do potted meat tacos.
Oh yeah.
And,
forgot that.
and that is still something that I feel we haven't ventured in, so
the potted
maybe that's something to
Yeah, we could try it.
That's true. All right, if you notice, we're getting some color here on our chicken breast. We don't want to make it too dry because then, hey, we want
Oh,
the
the
thing to
sauce
be
creamy,
juicy.
I know.
Yeah. But I don't like a dry pasta. I
don't like a
a
dry
lot of
pasta
cheese.
either. I like
so
a lot of cheese and
viewers,
hot
you're
sauce.
seeing how quickly this the chicken breast is cooked at this this way how I have it. So our sauce is ready. We're gonna bring back our sauce here.
Oh, so you're mixing it with the
Yeah, so we're just gonna put it right here. Can you lower it a little bit for me? And we're gonna add our pasta. See, if you notice it's a bit too thick for my liking, so you
I
can
love
add
this.
a little bit. So we're just gonna eyeball it
Well,
with
with
the
the
amount
pasta,
of
it's
pasta.
going to get even thicker too.
Okay,
Yeah.
so maybe we should get a little bit more coconut milk in here before we add the pasta.
All right, let's try. All right. Yeah.
Guys, it smells divine.
Yes. Really good.
All right.
Jerk is coming. Remember, the jerk is not just in the chicken.
It's in the sauce,
in the sauce
It's in
as
our,
well.
in our sauce as well. So we're gonna add our pasta here.
All right.
And-
Okay,
and
you do
Marvin-
it different. I put the sauce with the chicken, not the pasta.
Oh.
Oh, so you're not going to put the chicken inside?
Yes, we can
Oh,
add
okay.
some to it. Then when we plate it, we can put some on
On
top,
top.
because then there's a lot of nice juice in that frying pan there. That
Yeah.
we can probably add. Yeah.
Well, while we're winding down, I want to take the conversation back to Marvin to just remind our viewers of the very promotions that you mentioned recently.
Okay, once again, guys, we do, like I've mentioned previously, we do have our in-store bonding promotion, whereby you buy a box of Grace coconut milk powder, you get 5 sachets free. You buy 4 Grace Viennas, whether hot or spicy. I mean, regular or spicy, you get 2 free. You buy 2 ketchup, you get 1 free. You buy 2 Devon bourbon cream, you get one free. And then we also have our promotion along with Choppy Gas, whereby four persons will be able to win a food hamper, no? For around $200, no? So drop by at Choppy Gas and take advantage of the deals that they have.
So how can they
there.
qualify to be a part of the Food Hamper program? Do they stop by and say that they're interested in it, or do they have to do anything with them?
They'll need to drop by at Choppy Gas, and they have their own promotion that they're doing. So, and then we just provide the food hampers for
Okay,
them.
got
no?
it. Got
Correct.
it. All right. Well, I have to say thank you once again, Marvin, for sharing that. But guys, it's only breakfast time, but I will have pasta anytime.
I agree. Like, you know, you have pizza for breakfast.
Yeah,
I don't
been
mind
there.
having pasta for breakfast.
And you know what's so funny? Like, people would say, you shouldn't eat that much pasta if you're eating pasta. But I beg to differ.
First of all, those people are negative.
Because you are really still going in there, April.
It's a dinner for 2.
Save space for the chicken.
It's gonna come on top.
Okay.
It's dinner for 2.
Goodness gracious.
So we eat pasta with garlic bread or not? What do you guys think?
So I am more on like, if I have this much pasta, I probably wouldn't, but I love a good garlic bread on the side.
Okay. Yeah.
Same. I share that sentiment.
People like to say, you know, starch and starch and starch, and it's just
Again, you don't need that negativity in your life, Miss V. You know, why would you want that negativity?
Yeah, just live.
Just live.
All right.
All right, so we're almost done. We're just gonna put the chicken on top.
Yeah, but again, you can add it
in the actual sauce.
In the actual sauce, or you can just put it on top.
All right.
And that's what we're doing this morning.
Yeah. Yep.
Look at that plate.
Really good.
And this is all ingredients, most ingredients from Grace.
Yep.
And in this
That's
case,
right.
what makes the rasta, or the
makes the
pasta,
pasta,
We have some Parmesan
is
cheese
the jerk
that we
seasoning
have
and the
left.
color of the veggies.
Beautiful.
Can you
Miss-
tell that we love cheese over
We
this
love
side?
cheese on this set. We do. Miss V.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Parsley.
Embellishes.
Garnish. All
Yeah. And that's it.
Thank you
Well,
so much,
thank you
Miss
so
V. That's
much, Miss
our
V.
Rasta pasta with Grace products this morning.
Yeah.
Marvin, thank you so much for giving us that in scoop on what's happening over there at Grace.
All right. We're going to take another quick break, and when we come back, the conversation switches into the Intra-City e-mobility pilot project. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Technology is ubiquitous, and it's transforming how, when, and where we work. Full-Tech Systems is placing award-winning devices in the hands of information workers, allowing them to work without compromise in a world without wires, to innovate, create, and to maximize productivity anytime, anywhere, satisfying the needs of the desk-centric remote and field worker and every other worker in between. We are providing the industry's best devices to businesses going through the process of digital transformation. Partner with us today to provide the solutions that will allow your employees to work effectively and efficiently to enhance your customers' experience. Full-Tech Systems, your technology center, where you'll come for the price, but stay for the service.
The Ministry of Blue Economy and Disaster Risk Management, in partnership with the National Adaptation Plan Global Network Secretariat, will be hosting the second Blue Economy Climate Resilience Forum and Fair on June 6th and 7th. This year's theme is linking science and livelihoods towards climate resilience for the coastal zone and fisheries sector of Belize. Come and take part in presentations relating to climate change and national adaptation and mitigation initiatives, the use of scientific knowledge to enhance resilience, and how men and women in our community can positively impact our coastal zone and fisheries sector. On day 1, June 6th, the Blue Economy Forum will provide a platform for NGOs, academia, and private citizens to present your plans, projects, and national initiatives at the Belize Biltmore Plaza from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. On day 2, June 7th, The Blue Economy Fair takes place at the Fisheries Compound on Princess Margaret Drive, where stakeholders such as NGOs, fisherfolk organizations, and MSMEs will showcase their booths. There will also be lots of raffle giveaways. Everyone is invited to the second Blue Economy Climate Resilience Forum and Fair on June 6th and 7th.
What if I told you that your singing talent can earn you $10,000? And what if I told you that you can stop singing in the shower and sing live on one of the biggest stages in Belize?
Let's go! I'm gonna love you forever.
Still not sold? Well, what if I told you with all that's offered, you can attract fans and supporters from all over the country? So, are you ready to be part of the most exciting singing competition in Belize? It's time for KTV The Remix, Season 6. Auditions will take place on Saturday, June 1st and Sunday, June 2nd. So mark your calendars and come show us how good you are. This is your chance to make it big and win big. KTV The Remix, Season 6. It's hot, it's live, and it's only on 5.
Summer is almost here, and we're gearing up for the exciting time of the year where kids from all over the country come together and showcase their talent on one stage. The Open Your Eyes stage. Yes, that's right. Summerfest is back. Every talent is allowed to be part of this year's Summerfest. Join us on June 1st at Channel 5 to audition for this year's show. Call or WhatsApp 670-6068 and I'll see you on stage.
Are you looking for low-cost television advertising? Have we got a deal for you? Advertise on Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds is one of the most effective methods for introducing yourself and your business to the community. Use our Daily Classifieds to recruit employees, promote specials, promote your products or services, promote a business opportunity, increase traffic to your website, and advertise items you have for sale. Let us help you to save valuable time and money. Call us today at 280-0013 or visit us at our offices on Coney Drive to discuss how we can help your business grow affordably. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Advertise today.
Welcome back. We're having our second conversation this morning, and as we mentioned, it's all about the Intra-City e-mobility pilot project. And we have here with us some folks to talk to us about that. Here with us is Tahira Usher, and she is the e-mobility project manager representing UNDP. And to her right is Dr. Curtis Boodoo, and he is the consulting engineer and e-mobility expert, also with UNDP. And the man who is really and truly the one sharing all of this with us on the media is, of course, no stranger to you guys, Neil Hall, and he is the e-transit startup coordinator. Guys, thank you so much for joining us, and welcome.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
So this is exciting times. We're finally floating in the air, levitating in the air in e-mobile vehicles. Almost?
Almost.
Almost there. But let's talk about what this project seeks to achieve, and where are we currently with that?
So I guess I could start just to give a bit of background on the project. Some years ago, a study was conducted that revealed that the transport sector contributes to almost 78% of emissions. And so from that, the objective of the project is to focus on the public transit system to reduce emissions. And the way that we're doing that is piloting electric vehicles within the public transit system, specifically focusing on
electric buses. So you would have seen the 2 electric buses arrive in country in January. A very historical moment for Belize. These are the first 2 electric buses in country. And so that's the more visible components of the project. But of course, we're also looking at ensuring that the legislative and policy frameworks are in place so that we can have a conducive environment to promote electric vehicles in private sector, public sector. Yes. Another component also looks at the national transport sector strategy. So how do we embed electric vehicles and an electric vehicle strategy within the broader goals, national goals as it relates to the transport sector?
Yeah. With this new innovative way of public transportation, we're also kind of living in a slight depression, recession type of economy around the world, not just Belize. So how is this particular project sustainable and economic friendly to passengers?
I'll probably take this one. Good morning. There has always been some sort of inequality as it relates to the energy transition. So how do we get the lower income portion of society to benefit from the energy transition? And we are proud to say that in our project, we are focusing on the lower income portion of society. By investing in electric buses, you bring electric vehicle technology, which is still expensive and maybe out of their reach, available for them to experience and benefit from the health benefits associated with it. Electric vehicles and our electric buses would have a lower maintenance cost. The fuel, in this case being electricity, is much cheaper. So as we progress with the pilot and as we move towards a larger fleet, it is our hope that the commuting public will benefit from these cost savings that we would see.
But even with the load shedding and the electricity situation, is this still beneficial for us? Okay.
So I would say in that context that this project and the technologies we are introducing, although it is currently in the background, as you mentioned, of load shedding, the analogy I want to use is just because you're having a bad day doesn't mean you should give up on wonderful opportunities. And there may be some level of discomfort currently with the issue of the load shedding. But this technology is important for Belize. It's important for Belize in the short term and in the long term.
I want to take a look.
And finally, I would say that we are guided by BEL as it relates to when we charge. So we take our instructions directly from BEL when to charge the vehicles.
I want to take a look at the technology aspect of this project and what it takes to essentially power an electric vehicle, whether it's bus, car, whatever the means. What type of technology are we talking about? Because we also have to think about maintenance. And this is the first of its kind, as we mentioned. This is historic. Can we maintain something like this? Do we have the human capacity and the necessary technological resources to upkeep these vehicles?
Can I start this one?
You can have I was always going to pass it over.
So that's awesome, because this week we actually had representatives from BYD, or the company's name is Build Your Dreams. They are the manufacturers of these buses, and they were here to give trainings. They gave training from Tuesday until yesterday to a group that consisted of bus operators and owners, bus drivers, the IT vets, representatives from the various ministries, and the goal was to make us more aware of, just like you said, what is an electric vehicle, and from there they're actually doing further training today with their implementing partners, which is Caribbean Motors, so that they will have a better understanding of what to do to maintain these vehicles and how to handle certain top 10 things that usually or have gone wrong in other areas of the Caribbean, so that should it happen here in Belize, it won't be a scenario. It's going to be a, okay, let's do this, and this.
Yeah, I know for the startup we have the Intra-City buses that are up and running in Belize City.
Soon
up and running.
Yes.
Apologies. Soon up and running in Belize City.
Yes.
Is it set to be in July running?
Yes. End of July.
And we have, you know, Belize City for the most part has been doing a good job in constructing their roads and so forth. The buses can run smoothly. When will you take it to the highway, and how do we know that the buses are going to be able to sustain themselves on that road?
So we call them Intra-City buses. So those will be the district runs. We have 3 of those buses coming in at the end of August. And so after testing and doing a little bit of training, we'll probably be up and running maybe end of October, early November. And so that's the timeline that we're looking at for those district buses. Of course, there'll be bigger buses, and we'll come back and we'll do the training with the relevant parties that will be involved in that.
I want to understand the technology a little bit. I'm no engineer, but I think about the way that our regular vehicles kind of take on the highway. Do things like climate change, heat, all of these things impact the way that an electronic bus or an electronic vehicle works?
You're most definitely right. Heat is an issue as it relates to batteries on the buses. But these particular buses have a feature called active cooling, meaning that it actively pumps coolant throughout the batteries and the electronics to make sure it keeps it cool, and it actually senses the temperature, the ambient temperature, and adjusts to that. So one of the requirements when we actually went out to the different suppliers of these buses, we were very open about the climate here in Belize and the higher temperatures, and we got buses in response to our local climate.
One of the things that I recently learned about the buses is the capacity it holds. We're looking at traffic regulations saying, you know, you probably shouldn't be standing in a bus. But in this instance, these electric buses probably require that because there's not many seats available for persons to sit. What is that going to look like?
So the buses accommodate 25 seated persons inclusive of the driver.
Okay.
So 24 seats for passengers. However, for people who have traveled outside of Belize, you will know that there are buses that are designed for people to stand, and they have the proper safety precautions of the handrails, etc. And these buses are designed with that in mind. So these are safe for standing passengers, and we are working with the Department of Transport and the Ministry of Transport to ensure that we have the right legislations in place to allow for standing passengers in these buses especially, or hopefully in the future, as investment comes on for the other bus owners and operators in the city or throughout the country, that they would also be able to apply for the special licenses or the permits necessary so that they, once they have a bus that is designed and built with the safety features in mind and at hand, would also be able to accommodate for standing passengers.
How inclusive are these buses for persons with disabilities?
So happy you asked. So aside from the creature comforts where you have the USB ports beside the seats so that you can charge your devices while you're on it, the fact that we're actually looking to put Wi-Fi on these buses and that they're air conditioned.
Guys, I just want to say, no. Here's the problem, right? So I'll jump on this bus at Saveview to go to Brody's, and I'll take the same round trip again because I need to finish watching my show.
We hope that's not going to be a problem, but we more than likely will have it timed so that after 45 minutes your internet cuts off, so so you have to look up.
I like that. I like the controls.
Smart.
Exactly.
Yes, but back to
back to the inclusivity.
Yes.
If you look at your screens, for those of you who have it at home right now, you'll see that the rear door is wider than the front door. That is because the rear door actually opens up and it allows for wheelchair passengers to come onto the bus via a ramp that extends from the floor just in front of, or just inside of the door out to the street or the curb. The shot we had just now actually had the area for the wheelchairs to enter and be, I want to say, parked or rest.
That's controlled by the driver?
Yes, it is. The driver controls the door. The ramp will actually be put out manually by a conductor or the driver if no conductor is available. And in that shot you see right there, you have 2 gray seats by the tripod, and that's because those are areas
for
specifically for people who have mobility challenges, handicap seating, or for wheelchairs to be placed and actually belted into the bus itself.
That's so necessary. I have to commend you guys for that.
We I'm really happy you asked, because the inclusivity of everyone, the ability to give people who were not able to do things on their own simply because they couldn't get to Albert Street to go shopping or to that location to do something, is something that we're really priding ourselves on at Belize City E-Ride.
So I have another question. Since this is all about creating a new innovative way of public transportation, please tell me I could pay online or like with my e-wallet, because I always not have change. And
so the transformation of the transport sector also comes with digitalization. And so this is also a component of the project that looks at that in digitalization of the entire system. So not only are we looking at integrating e-wallets, but we also have a transit system mobile application that has been developed for Belize.
Nice.
First of its kind.
Like bus passes?
So if you would go abroad, you could log on to an app, you'll be able to see when the buses are coming to you. You'll be able to plan your route, you know which buses are going to be available. Right now, since we're in the pilot phase, we're only going to be having the electric buses online that you can see, but eventually we do hope to expand to include all of the buses in the country, so that passengers are able to see what options are available, what time you need to get to the bus stop. If there are any delays in the buses, the bus drivers are able to send a message to passengers within that app to say, hey, we just broke down, please get another option.
Man, I wish I had that in junior college.
Right? You're also able to give your reviews. So if you had an incident that happened at one of the bus stops, or the bus was dirty, or something that you didn't like, you're able to also log in your experience. And of course, the administrator of that would be the Department of Transport, and they'll be able to collect that data and use it to improve the system as we gradually go around.
I'm glad you said, or you reminded us that it is a pilot project indeed for now, to be launched in July. So what are you doing with all of this feedback at the moment, and how is it being collected, and what are you actually looking for from passengers?
So while this is a pilot project, this is a part of the broader national goals of Belize. So through the country's nationally determined contribution, the goal is actually to transition the entire public transit system. And so this is the pilot, but of course the data and the research that is going to be collected is going to then feed into that national plan in terms of sustainability. So throughout this next year, we'll be collecting the data. We'll have that available to then be used to make the strategic decisions as it relates to policy, to the direction that the government wants to take as it relates to transitioning the entire public transit system, and as well as encouraging private transition.
And then moving it to Belmopan, right?
Actually, one of the buses will be taking from Belize City to Belmopan, so you'll have the opportunity to ride.
Hopefully they come very early.
Yes. They will come very early. Can I have a 5 o'clock route, please?
I just maybe.
I need for the
so oh, you need to be here for 6. Like 5. You might have to get a private ride.
4:45 is fine.
Well, I understand that you guys do have a trivia for us. So
I don't like his face. I don't like what you're doing with that right now. That makes me scared just a little bit.
But let's see what you got for us.
All right. So
before Neil starts,
yes,
Hera has an interesting question to ask that is open and maybe relevant.
Okay. Yeah, very relevant. We are women, and so I just want to know, how do you think we can get women more involved in the energy sector? Because of course we know that it's male dominated. What can we do to encourage in Belize to get women involved in this sector?
I think that the education aspect of it comes into play when we're seeing career day. The electrician is a guy, the engineer is a guy, the guy that is manning the poles is a guy. So I don't think children, girls are seeing women in these spaces, and it's not necessarily because it's not an inclusive field. It's just not something that socially and psychologically we think women are doing the jobs, but they are. So maybe seeing them will help.
And I think adding to that, I also think of the maritime industry where they're also struggling to have female representation there. And a big aspect of that campaign is to show these women that there are many other roles that you can play aside from being out on the waters if that's not your thing. So you can show them that you don't necessarily have to climb a pole, but you can contribute to the energy sector in other ways.
Yeah.
So perhaps that's another way as well that you can educate them.
A+, Curtis?
Yeah, most definitely.
Not too
We'll
shabby, guys.
we'll use your recommendations in our project.
All right.
Quiz. Question 1.
Oh, no.
When was the first practical electric vehicle introduced? 1889, 1923, 1975, or 2001?
I'll say 2001.
Electric?
Yes. When was the first practical electric vehicle introduced?
1923.
1923 and 2001 are the answers. 1889 is actually the correct answer. That was the first.
Was that with Tesla?
No, that was way before Tesla.
Way before. Okay. Not Tesla, the vehicle, Nikolai Tesla. Okay.
Yes. Question 2. What is the primary source of power for electric vehicles? Gasoline, solar energy, electricity, or diesel?
Electricity.
Again, what is the primary source of power for electric vehicles? Gasoline, solar energy, electricity, or diesel?
Can I change my answer?
You can, yes, you can.
I'm thinking of the power supplies that we have here in Belize.
The fact that he never told me I correct the minute I said electricity kind of bothered me.
No, but I also didn't answer.
Yes.
So I'm leaning on solar or electricity as well.
I'm gonna lean on electricity and diesel.
Diesel?
Yes.
The primary source of power for electric vehicles is electricity.
So I got it right.
I got it right the first time.
I got it right. You changed your answer.
I said electricity or diesel. I leaned.
Okay, this one. Which of the following is a benefit of electric vehicles? A. Increased greenhouse gas emissions. B. Higher fuel costs. C. Reduced air pollution. Or D. Noisy engine sounds.
Can you repeat the question?
Sure.
C.
Which of the following is a benefit of electric vehicles? A. Increased greenhouse gas emissions. B. Higher fuel costs. C. Reduced air pollution. Or D. Noisy engine sounds.
C.
C. C.
I hope
As in
your
yes.
buses aren't noisy.
No, they are not.
You don't
They
hear
are
them.
lovely.
They don't hear them when they come.
Yeah.
So
All
you
right,
have
so
to like an app.
at the moment we have 3 questions asked, and you're both at 1.5 points.
1.5.
Yes, because
Where's
you
the
said
1.5? I won like fair and square.
you said electricity
electricity
or
or
solar,
solar.
so you got half of the point. I gave you the half.
You see?
Right?
You see?
How many questions do they have remaining, Neil? So they will know.
I have 3 more questions.
You only have 3 more to take the lead.
Okay.
But, we can do something.
Okay, first of all, viewers, you have to see. Yeah. Sabrina's eyes just shifting. It's amazing. Please go.
All right, this should be one that you.
This is the tiebreaker.
Nah, this will make it a more devious one.
Oh.
Here we go. Which Which part of an electric vehicle allows it to store electrical energy? Again, the question is, which part of an electric vehicle allows it to store electrical energy? Alternator, carburetor, battery, or radiator?
One more time.
Well, I'm hoping it's the battery.
Which part of an electric vehicle allows it to store electrical energy? Alternator, carburetor, battery, or radiator?
I hate that they're all ERS and I don't know vehicles like that.
You're supposed to know more than me. If I get a flat, I think it's the radiator. I'll say battery because I think that just makes sense.
That's the final answer?
Yes.
I'll say, I don't like when they do that because then I feel like it's not the correct answer.
Trust your gut.
I'll say the battery as well.
And you're both still tied.
You only said that because I said that, April.
You have to write down your answers.
This is so great. This is what we're going to do for the last one, right?
You have 2 more.
You have to shout it out at the same time.
No, whoever says the correct answer first gets it from now, because I don't want us to reach to the very end and then still not have a tiebreaker.
All right,
But that's nice though.
Who
The
answers
last question
first?
being the tiebreakers
Who
more.
answers first?
Okay.
All right. What is the approximate cost per mile of driving an electric vehicle compared to a traditional gasoline car?
Okay.
Again, the question, what is the approximate cost per mile of driving an electric vehicle compared to a traditional gasoline car? Is it a higher cost, an equal cost, or a lower
cost? Got it. Wait, you both said it at the same time. No, what? Why? What? No.
I thought you were gonna be like 53 cents a mile or something like that.
Guys, all right.
Lower
This
cost.
is working, guys.
Okay, this is the last question and the tiebreaker.
Okay.
This one is a little bit tricky and difficult.
He has to finish the question first, though, and then you answer.
Is it a multiple
Or he
choice
has
as
to finish
well?
the options.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
finish the option.
It is a multi.
Ready?
Sure.
Which country has the highest number of electric vehicles on the roads as of the latest data? Again, the question. Which country has the highest number of electric vehicles on the roads as of the latest data? Your answers are either the United States, China, Germany, or Japan.
Japan.
I don't know.
You have to guess.
You have to try.
Okay. No, but I don't want to say what you said because I'm not a copycat.
Your options are the United States, China, Germany, or Japan.
I'll say China.
And with that, congratulations. You won.
Yes. No, you are happy.
You have no idea.
We should have brought some fries.
You should have brought some
I need an electric car.
Don't be all.
But that, anyways. Guys.
But can I really ask how much it is per mile to drive an electric vehicle?
Sure. So it depends on the vehicle you're driving. Some of them have greater efficiency than others, as with everything in the world. A kilowatt hour of electricity here in Belize costs about 43 cents. And from 43 cents, your base would be 3 miles.
Wow.
I know people who have
Gas suckers.
diesel engine vehicles, thank you, and we pay $12 plus per gallon, and we go maybe 22. Some people are at 18 to 22 miles. So
And you have
imagine
some people will go like, what,
50 cents
$11?
equals 3 miles. So at $4 you are.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
But okay, see, and this comes back to like cost, efficiency, and for the person that actually needs the transportation, because am I really going to invest $200,000 in an electric car?
May I take this one? The answer is it depends on how you actually use your vehicle. The example is you currently ride the bus to come to Belize City?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. And it costs you $14 round trip. In an electric vehicle, you would be able to go Belmopan, Belize for about $12 round trip. And that's just the highway, plus a little bit of circling in the city. So when you factor in, if you do that every single day, saving what would be $2, but having the convenience of using your own vehicle, and that's just Belize City, Belmopan. When you start thinking about if you use your vehicle to go and you're doing, in this case, a city run, where every day, 15 runs a day, let's call it 10 miles, you are traveling 150 miles in one day, and you look at the fuel efficiency and the cost per mile, you start seeing where the savings come up. If you're looking at delivery, for example, where you're delivering from your main hub in Belize City to Corozal, and you're doing that daily, you start seeing where, again, your savings and your profits as a business owner would start rising. So making that initial investment and then seeing over the next 10, 15, 20 years a consistent return on investment, because you have to remember, instead of paying $12 for 20 miles, you're paying $3.50 for 20 miles.
I think this would be a great option for persons using transportation as a business. So bus owners, I think that would be the first individuals that could benefit from this, because they would save a lot of money on fuel.
And that's what this pilot project is all about. I think it was truly well designed, because once we can, as Curtis said, have a service that benefits everyone, especially not just the upper class, but the entire society, you're looking at something that helps the entire country to grow. And with that, you then start influencing other people who have better means of procuring their own electric vehicles, and then that will then cause the entire electric vehicle industry and the population of electric vehicles in Belize to also grow.
Yeah. Well, guys, the pilot project is almost to a close. There's going to be a launch in July, and I know you guys will be back before that time comes. Is there any final words you'd like to say to our viewers as we wrap up?
I would like to say we did a few test runs, if you want to call them that, through the city. It was really a delight for me because we would look out the window and we would see the excitement on persons on the side of the street. We would see them taking out their cell phones and taking videos. You know, and to me, on a personal sense, that has been one of the more enjoyable aspects of the project.
Yes. All right, guys.
Well, guys, thanks so much for stopping by. This has been exciting.
I am excited to ride the bus.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the routes will be as well. Of course, having the ability to access all of that information online too is
incredible.
Really, really great.
Thank you all so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
We are going to take another break, and as we mentioned, it is Small Business Friday, Sabrina. So we have the folks in from the Chamber and some other small businesses to talk to us about the upcoming Made in Belize trade show. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
My name is Leomar Langzert and I'm a teacher and I bank with Belize Bank Independence Branch. What I enjoy is the safety features that the app offers. I have a sense of not having to worry or be concerned about somebody finding my password and username to sign in the application because of the use of the one-time password. And another feature that I love, that I use the most, is how the app synchronizes with my fingerprint on my device. I enjoy the rapid and easy, seamless process to apply for loans through the Belize Bank, and I don't have to be having too much back and forth to visit or take time to visit the bank. They also start to offer the online applications through the app for loan applications, which I believe is very neat. I would definitely recommend Belize Bank to other teachers because one of all the features and advantages that the app offer. With these online that Belize Bank offered is basically everything that you can do in the palm of your hand. So I would definitely recommend the bank to other teachers.
In May, make Benny's your one-stop shop for appliances. We have Sankey refrigerators, stoves, microwaves, washers and dryers, freezers, smart TVs, and so much more for up to 19% off. Get amazing deals for mom and appliances all May long, and don't forget your B-Bucks whenever you make a purchase to be a part of our Homecation raffle to win $10,000 in December. Benny's, quality and savings.
Summer is almost here, and we're gearing up for the exciting time of the year where kids from all over the country come together and showcase their talent on one stage. The Open Your Eyes stage. Yes, that's right. Summerfest is back. Every talent is allowed to be part of this year's Summerfest. Join us on June 1st at Channel 5 to audition for this year's show. Call or WhatsApp 670-6068 and I'll see you on stage.
I'm connected. Yo.
I'm connected.
We're connected. Create the perfect broadband bundle that fits your style with Smart Connect. With the Junior Bundle, get 50% off your national calls and up to 6 gigabytes of data at no extra cost. Get postpaid added on for an additional cost of only $25 with the Prime Bundle. Stay connected with unlimited smart-to-smart calls plus 6,300 megabytes of data and free international minutes. For the family, get the Binge Watchers bundle with Netflix add-on for only $28.13 more. This bundle gives you 4 profiles with unlimited streaming on multiple devices. Visit a showroom near you to sign up and personalize your own bundle combination with Smart Connect. Smart, bringing people together.
What if I told you that your singing talent can earn you $10,000? And what if I told you that you can stop singing in the shower and sing live on one of the biggest stages in Belize?
I'm gonna love you forever.
Still not sold? Well, what if I told you with all that's offered, you can attract fans and supporters from all over the country? So, are you ready to be part of the most exciting singing competition in Belize? It's time for KTV The Remix, Season 6. Auditions will take place on Saturday, June 1st and Sunday, June 2nd. So mark your calendars and come show us how good you are. This is your chance to make it big and win big. KTV The Remix, Season 6. It's hot, it's live, and it's only on 5.
When someone you love becomes a memory, the memory becomes a treasure. Channel 5 introduces the Daily Obituaries. The Daily Obituaries will broadcast all death and funeral announcements and memorials to honor your loved one's life and memories. The Daily Obituaries airs on Channel 5 prior to the evening newscast, with subsequent repeats at 10 p.m. and 12 noon the following day. It will also be placed online on our social media platforms, all for a standard package fee. Celebrate their lives and memories with Channel 5's Daily Obituaries. Honor in life and reverence in death.
Are you looking for low-cost television advertising? Have we got a deal for you? Advertise on Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds is one of the most effective methods for introducing yourself and your business to the community. Use our Daily Classifieds to recruit employees, promote specials, promote your products or services, promote a business opportunity, increase traffic to your website, and advertise items you have for sale. Let us help you to save valuable time and money. Call us today at 280-0013 or visit us at our offices on Coney Drive to discuss how we can help your business grow affordably. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Advertise today.
As we said before, it is Small Business Fridays. And who else to tell us about small businesses than our friends at the Chamber? Joining us in studio, we have, of course, Corey Leslie, and he is the Marketing and PR Manager at the Belize Chamber of Commerce. Good morning, Corey.
Morning. Thank you for having me.
And you brought some friends as well to talk to us about the upcoming Made in Belize Expo. To my left, we have Miss Shala Leslie, and she is the founder of Farmed to Perfection. Good morning. And of course, no stranger to our show, we have Miss Kendra Griffith, and she is the owner of Hello Body Belize. Good morning. Okay, so Corey, let's start with you.
Sure.
Made in Belize Expo. Tell us all about it. Tell us something that I don't know.
Oh, wow. That one might be tough because I've been singing about this for a minute. But Made in Belize, it's, I don't know if you don't know it, but 7th anniversary. We're coming back for year 7 tomorrow. You should know that it's Saturday, not tomorrow. Saturday, June 1st from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. We'll be at the National Agriculture and Trade Showgrounds, as we always are. Something you don't know, that will be really, really challenging. But we have close to 135 booths who will be represented out there this year. My main purpose here today is to make sure that the public comes out, because now that we're kind of wrapping up with preparation, we want to ensure that everyone gets a chance to see all the great things that will be out there on Saturday. So yeah, I hope we can do that today.
Well, I would like to emphasize that this is a completely different exposition from the one that you normally have in September. Can you maybe give us a little bit of an idea of the difference?
Absolutely. So the most obvious difference would be the size of the event. The expo we have almost double the amount of exhibitors at the big September expo that we do compared to Made in Belize. This one is a lot more intimate. We're doing it in Belmopan because we love the environment that it's in Belmopan. It's all about local wares, local services made by Belizeans. The expo is more open, the big expo is more open to whoever wants to come and whoever is in commerce or selling a product. It doesn't necessarily have to be made in Belize, but for this expo, as the name entails, we want only Belizean products, only Belizean services, and we try to keep it mainly Belizean exhibitors as well. But
and is everybody that's coming a member of the chamber?
No, it's open to businesses from anywhere in the country, whether they're members or not. The members do get different advantages. They get discounts on the registrations for the event. They get to register earlier than the public does. So obviously being a member does have its perks, and I would push anyone who's not a member who's coming to the show, ask questions about it so you can determine if it's beneficial for you, and I think it is. Yeah, members get a little leeway when it comes to some of the advantages, but we make it open to anyone who wants to exhibit there.
Now, I know you brought two of the vendors that are going to be at the expo tomorrow this weekend, and we have a little bit of a difference in products displayed for us this morning. So I'm going to start with Kendra, because of course you are no stranger to this field, you are no stranger to the show. Your business has been booming for quite some time now. Let's talk about what these types of expositions does for you as a small business owner.
It's our 7th time participating at the Belize Expo. The first time I participated, I felt so happy because it was a place, but I did it my first time with Hello Body. I wasn't able to participate at the big expo, and I felt left out, like why can't I? And I was like, I'm small, but I know I can still do this. And then that same year, they called us up that there would be a Made in Belize Expo, and I remember Christopher Petch was still at the chambers, and I was like, sign me up, there's no way I'm missing it. And it does a lot, because even for myself, when I'm going I go as a business, but as a customer too, I get to see everything that we as Belizeans are talented enough to be able to create. So with Hello Body, we are powered by nature, and we are proud to formulate and create products that are completely made in Belize. And also, some of our products are actually made for our Belizean climate. Like you can find, for example, a toner anywhere in the world, but with our toner, it's made for our humidity, our heat, and and our type of skin. So these exhibitions help us grow. It helps our customers that aren't able to meet us on a day-to-day basis to pick up their products. It's all around, and it's fun. It's fun to meet. You create this family, like he said. It's a very small exposition. It's been growing over the years, but you get to see all those vendors that you now see as like sister entrepreneurs, brother entrepreneurs, like a little entrepreneurship family, and then we see each other at pop-ups. So it's kind of like, oh, we're gonna see each other on Saturday, and I want this from you, I want this pepper sauce from you, like stuff like that. So
before we get into your products, let's hear from you, Miss Shala. I am looking at Honey Everything that is displayed on this table, and I really love the name Farm to Perfection. So can you tell us a little bit about your business and what we can expect at the expo from you?
Sure. Farm to Perfection is located in Kamalote, and it's also the home of the first bee museum that we are presently building. Okay. So the idea of our business is not just about honey, but in fact, starting this venture, I learned that there were more byproducts from the hive. Yeah. And so we've taken those products, those byproducts, and we've created products. So though honey is just one of the products, we have 10 products online at the moment.
And what are those products?
Right now, here we have Arnica Painkiller. We do sell wax. We do sell, we do sell polish, polish for your furniture, polish for your bags, for leather.
Okay.
We sell face scrubs. We sell lip balm as well. And everything is, of course, organic. It is natural. It is made by bees.
Yes.
and
bees are important for the environment and for climate balance. But Michelle, my most important question for you this morning is where you get your earrings and where I could get one. Because is that honey on your ears?
Yes, we do sell earrings as well. With honey. It's actually honey for your honey.
I am sold. Right? So what made you join the Made in Belize Expo this year?
Well, I've been a
member,
constant entrepreneur and member of the Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce continues to venture in a positive direction for entrepreneurs. And so I have been a micro for some years, and I am definitely growing and hoping to become more than a micro as I continue to grow. However, the Chamber really helps to transform your business. They give you training. They really pioneer for us to get us to the place of growth, because it benefits them, it benefits us, it benefits our country as well.
As two female, and I love this, two women in entrepreneurship, and you've both been established for quite some time, how have you seen your growth throughout the years, and what are some challenges and things that you've overcome throughout your time as you started to now?
The growth has been steady. The way this started was through my skin condition and me trying to find a solution for my own skin condition. And through research and just product development, we now have an extensive line. But what started as initially a hobby and my parents asking me, what do you have for your skin? What do you have for your hair today? Came into now Hello Body that's been countrywide and internationally as well. We've been growing, and it's not only without the support of our Belizean community, I don't know where Hello Body would be, because I still remember I did an exhibition in Taiwan, and it was a no-sale exhibition, and the Belizean community came like, no, I need my Hello Body products, I'm going to buy them. And I did that through the Chamber of Commerce and the Embassy of Taiwan as well. And so it's been a really great experience. I am truly grateful for how much we've grown, and like Ms. Leslie mentioned, I'm excited to see where this can go, because I didn't expect it to be here, and we're here now.
Same question for you, Michelle.
Well, as a beekeeper, the forest fires recently has affected the trees, which is the food for the bees.
Yes.
What we were doing before, which might help some, is we were already working on a flower area for our bees and for the surrounding bees, so that will help some to take us through. For the rest of the time, we'll be feeding our bees because there is no food.
Wow.
All the forest, the acreage around us has been burnt. So that is a challenge. Climate change is a challenge as well, because expected hurricanes that we've had about 3 years ago knocked down trees. Again, that's the food for the bees. And the extended heat, same thing. It means that the trees don't flower. It means that they die faster and they don't have enough food. So again, it costs us more because we need to feed our bees to keep them alive. These are going to be constant challenges.
As an eco-business, eco-entrepreneur woman, how are you and your community involved in ensuring that you keep your resources stable, because you rely so much on nature to make sure that your products sell?
This is exactly what I said, that that's why we are planting flowers. I encourage the community and Belize overall to plant live fencing rather than your cement posts. You plant trees instead for your posts, and that will yield more pollen, more nectar and house as well for other little critters. So it's not just the bees, it's not just the butterflies, but we do need the bees, we do need the wasps, we need the butterflies, because we need vegetables. And we need them to be pollinated.
I know that we segue a little bit, right? But can you explain that for our viewers, please? Because sometimes people see a beehive and they want to knock it down because they're afraid of being stung. But why are bees so essential to our ecosystem?
Simplified, they pollinate our food. So if we don't have pollinators, then we don't have food. It's really, really simple. And so we need bees as much as the bee needs us. I often say that we're not supposed to be afraid of the bees. I'm not saying they're not dangerous. They are. I get a kick out of a sting. That's me. But I agree that it is dangerous. Just call a beekeeper. I do extraction as a part of my service. And it starts first with understanding. A school called me. They wanted to terminate the beehive, and I said, no, I don't do that. I'm a beekeeper. I'm going to remove that hive. And they're like, no. I said, this is the place where we start with education. First thing is we need to tell the students not to tease, not to stone, because that will trigger the bees. So let's use it as education. And this was a problem.
Oh, wow.
So I'm still promoting this, that this starts with education. And our business also aims to educate Belize that, yes, you see honey on the table, but we encourage you to come to our honey shop. It's the only honey shop in the country. It's also exactly why we're doing the bee museum, because we want to educate people that bees are just more than, not just honey. There's much more in there.
I can't wait to visit your booth. Just get all of my honey and my bee info. But no, this is a great way of showing the versatility of businesses that you're going to have. So I know we're going to have these wonderful vendors out there, but who else can we expect?
Oh, we have...
You said 130 something.
Yeah, almost 135. So listing them by name, I don't know if I have that skill there. But no, we have businesses of varying sizes. The micro businesses, and we welcome them always. They make up almost half of the business population that will be at Made in Belize. So we have a lot of fresh names, a lot of new first-time comers. We have a lot of people bringing out their foods that they've made from local products. Of course, beverages that they've made from local products as well. I love how many times the word organic is coming up in these conversations, because that's where a lot of people are going with their businesses now. So we're getting not only stuff from Belize, but natural products, healthy products, and it's much better for everyone involved. Thankfully, the list is up there, so I never have a member. But yeah, we have a lot of first-timers out there and a lot of returning. Like Kendra mentioned, this will be her 7th of 7. So we definitely like to have recurring businesses because we get to see the journey for them. So I always mention it, what could start off as just a tent and a table for the first year could grow really quickly, and the year goes by fast. Like I always feel like I blink and Made in Belize is back, the expo is back. So
you guys have 2 big expos for the 3 big expos for the year.
But the growth is really fast. We really watch businesses take off, and they make connections really quickly out there. I think that's what a lot of businesses go there for, more for the connections than the sales. So
as we wrap up, thank you, Corey. As we wrap up, Kendra, what can we expect from Hello Body out there?
We'll be having some sales for our customers with some of our merch items, because you know we want, just like I really liked her, from honey to honey for your honey. So we want to give a bit of merch discount on our merch, and like I mentioned, products for eczema, psoriasis, hair loss, insect repellent. We have a little bit of everything when it comes to skincare, hair care, and body care products. And even if you don't want to shop anything, I love to talk about skincare. I love to make recommendations on sunscreen. We don't make sunscreens, but you can get recommendations. So you can find us at booth 47, and I'm excited for Saturday.
Wonderful. Ms. Shala?
We're giving away honeycomb. Every Chamber of Commerce Expo, that's what we give away. So as usual, you come over for your honeycomb, you get the experience. A lot of our customers have never tasted it. We do sell it. It is expensive. It is a luxury.
It is.
However, we are going to give you your piece for your experience.
A little piece goes a long way, and you spread that by your toast.
Or eat it just like that, or eat it just enjoy. Honey for your honey.
I love it. I love it so much. Corey, when, where, what time should people start to come in?
All right, so we're starting at 10 in the morning at the National Agriculture and Trade Showgrounds. We'll be there until 6 p.m. I know the Belmopan crowd like their evening walks, so we expect the uptick closer to 4 or 5, but you can come throughout the day. That's the great part of it. People
free of cost.
Traverse, free entry, so no excuse not to show up for that day. Yeah, we have awesome gate prizes. Thanks, Kendra. We have awesome gate prizes. I think there are about 30 prizes that you can win just by being at the exhibition and shopping at different vendors. You get a token, and for each token, I think that's an entry to enter the gate raffle. Like I said, over 30 prizes, from gift baskets to gift cards to some of the products we've talked about. Some of them you've seen today. So yeah, definitely no reason not to come out on Saturday.
June 1st at 10 a.m. at the Agriculture and Trade Showgrounds in Belmopan. Thank you guys. The Made in Belize Expo. We are going to take another quick break, and when we come back, we have an artist in the building, and she's going to be singing and debuting her new song. Of course, I'm talking about Miss Ernestine Carballo, Soca Queen here in Belize. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
This plan, I can't left this plan. Smart Belize.
Hey there, smart thinkers. We're turbocharging your mobile experience with Smart's powered up postpaid plans. Imagine a world where your data speeds flows faster than ever. Well, guess what? We've cranked up the dial and unleashed the postpaid power of Smart's lightning fast LTE data on all our postpaid plans. That's right, no speed bumps, more data. It's like having a limitless highway of data speed at your fingertips. Whether you're a lone ranger with an individual plan or a squad rolling with a group plan, everyone gets to surf, stream, and share at enhanced, full, high-quality speed. Switch to Smart's powered-up postpaid plans today and ride the wave of postpaid power. Visit any Smart showroom or smart-bz.com for details and make your mobile experience smarter and faster. Smart, bringing people together.
I know I can't let this plan. I can't let this plan.
13,835,700 eggs are eaten by tourists each year, fueling our thriving economy. Tourism means business.
What if I told you that your singing talent can earn you $10,000? And what if I told you that you can stop singing in the shower and sing live on one of the biggest stages in Belize?
Let's go. I'm gonna love you forever.
Still not sold? Well, what if I told you with all that's offered, you can attract fans and supporters from all over the country? So, are you ready to be part of the most exciting singing competition in Belize? It's time for KTV The Remix Season 6. Auditions will take place on Saturday, June 1st and Sunday, June 2nd. So mark your calendars and come show us how good you are. This is your chance to make it big and win big. KTV The Remix Season 6. It's hot, it's live, and it's only on 5.
Global rise in temperatures due to climate change increase the severity of dry weather conditions experienced in Belize. Forest fires, dust buildup, and contamination of our power lines can result in power interruptions. At BEL, we continue to do our part to minimize the impacts of challenging weather conditions and improve the reliability of our power line system. You can help. Report forest fires or damaged power line structures using our BEL 24/7 app or call us at 0800 BEL Care. That is 0800 235 2273. We continue to serve you.
Hi, my name is Leah Mangar, and I am currently the Administrative Assistant at Yasche Conservation Trust here in beautiful Punta Gorda. I received the Social Security Board Scholarship in the year of 2021. After I was told that I was a successful recipient of this scholarship, I was very grateful. This scholarship has assisted me in various ways. Firstly, it relieved me of financial constraints. So that was the main obstacle that was keeping me back, but receiving this scholarship allowed me to gain the skills and the knowledge that I needed to attain the job that I currently have. I would just encourage you all to apply to the scholarship, and the process is very, very easy. You will find a link and it will direct you to everything that you need in order to submit your application. And once you submit it, pray and just hope for the best, because you just will never know if you can get it.
Are you looking for low-cost television advertising? Have we got a deal for you? Advertise on Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds is one of the most effective methods for introducing yourself and your business to the community. Use our Daily Classifieds to recruit employees, promote specials, promote your products or services, promote a business opportunity, increase traffic to your website, and advertise items you have for sale. Let us help you to save valuable time and money. Call us today at 280-0013 or visit us at our offices on Coney Drive to discuss how we can help your business grow affordably. Channel 5 Daily Classifieds. Advertise today.
This plan, I can't left this plan. Smart Belize!
Hey there, smart thinkers! We're turbocharging your mobile experience with Smart's powered up postpaid plans. Imagine a world where your data speeds flows faster than ever. Well, guess what? We've cranked up the dial and unleashed the postpaid power of Smart's lightning fast LTE data on all our postpaid plans. That's right, no speed bumps, more data. It's like having a limitless highway of data speed at your fingertips. Whether you're a Lone Ranger with an individual plan or a squad rolling with a group plan, everyone gets to surf, stream, and share at enhanced, full, high-quality speed. Switch to Smart's powered-up postpaid plans today and ride the wave of postpaid power. Visit any Smart showroom or smart-bz.com for details and make your mobile experience smarter and faster. Smart, bringing people together.
I know I can't left this plan. I can't left this plan.
I'm David Humes. This is Vanessa Humes. We own Littleville Cool Spot. Belize Bank save us a lot of time. Working with them, we can keep track exactly what we spend. We recommend Belize Bank 100% because we don't have to go to stand up in line, and we can check on our account right from our house. Working with Belize Bank is the best.
In the last 2 decades, Central TV and Internet, through our brand NextGen, has become the leading broadband and entertainment provider across Belize. We're here to build confidence, and our footprint speaks volumes. From urban hubs to remote corners, we've got you covered. We are not just for big corporations, we're for everyone. NextGen serves the needs of large enterprises and everyday consumers alike. Our backbone? Superior service, lightning-fast internet, cable, and our user-friendly TV streaming services. With our extended customer support hours, we ensure that your needs are taken care of, because your convenience matters. As the most reliable customer service provider in the country, our team is ready to help you at the speed of now. For larger companies that depend on rock-solid service, we've got tailored corporate solutions to keep your business running smoothly. We offer the highest residential internet speeds at a blazing 300 megabytes per second, the fastest in Belize. Our Wi-Fi mesh system ensures that your internet connection reaches every corner of your home or office space. As a NextGen bundle customer, you can enjoy the ultimate home entertainment experience. With unlimited streaming through apps like HBO Max and NextGen TV paired with your high-speed internet plan. Connecting Belize from city to coast, your connection, your choice. Join the NextGen revolution today.
Summer is almost here, and we're gearing up for the exciting time of the year where kids from all over the country come together and showcase their talent on one stage. The Open Your Eyes stage. Yes, that's right. Summerfest is back. Every talent is allowed to be part of this year's Summerfest. Join us on June 1st at Channel 5 to audition for this year's show. Call our WhatsApp 670-6068 and I'll see you on stage.
Hi, my name is Lincoln Flowers and I work at UMAL. 100% I will recommend Belize Bank mobile banking to everyone because it saves time, money and gas price because gas price is high right now. Belize Bank mobile banking just make life easier.
Are you looking for low-cost television advertising? Have we got a deal for you? Advertise on Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds is one of the most effective methods for introducing yourself and your business to the community. Use our Daily Classifieds to recruit employees, promote specials, promote your products or services, promote a business opportunity, increase traffic to your website, and advertise items you have for sale. Let us help you to save valuable time and money. Call us today at 280-0013 or visit us at our offices on Coney Drive to discuss how we can help your business grow affordably. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Advertise today.
Whether you're at home, on the road, at work, or at school, if you see news happening or suspect that something might be up, call or text the Channel 5 News Belize tip line at 672-5555. You don't have to give us your name, just give us the tip. That's 672-5555. Call or text us so we can check it out.
This plan, I can't leave this plan. Smart Belize!
Hey there, smart thinkers! We're turbocharging your mobile experience with Smart's powered up postpaid plans. Imagine a world where your data speeds flows faster than ever. Well, guess what? We've cranked up the dial and unleashed the postpaid power of Smart's lightning fast LTE data on all our postpaid plans. That's right, no speed bumps, more data. It's like having a limitless highway of data speed at your fingertips. Whether you're a lone ranger with an individual plan or a squad rolling with a group plan, everyone gets to surf, stream, and share at enhanced, full, high-quality speed. Switch to Smart's powered up postpaid plans today and ride the wave of postpaid power. Visit any Smart showroom or smart-bz.com for details and make your mobile experience smarter and faster. Smart, bringing people together.
No, I can't leave this plan. I can't leave this plan.
I'm David Humes. This is Vanessa Humes. We own Littleville Cool Spot. Belize Bank save us a lot of time. Working with them, we can keep track exactly what we spend. We recommend Belize Bank 100% because we don't have to go to stand up in line, and we can check on our account right from our house. Working with Belize Bank is the best.
In the last 2 decades, Central TV and Internet, through our brand NextGen, has become the leading broadband and entertainment provider across Belize. We're here to build confidence, and our footprint speaks volumes. From urban hubs to remote corners, we've got you covered. We are not just for big corporations, we're for everyone. NextGen serves the needs of large enterprises and everyday consumers alike. Our backbone? Superior service, lightning-fast internet, cable, and our user-friendly TV streaming services. With our extended customer support hours, we ensure that your needs are taken care of, because your convenience matters. As the most reliable customer service provider in the country, our team is ready to help you at the speed of now. For larger companies that depend on rock-solid service, we've got tailored corporate solutions to keep your business running smoothly. We offer the highest residential internet speeds at a blazing 300 megabytes per second, the fastest in Belize. Our Wi-Fi mesh system ensures that your internet connection reaches every corner of your home or office space. As a NextGen Bundle customer, you can enjoy the ultimate home entertainment experience. With unlimited streaming through apps like HBO Max and NextGen TV paired with your high-speed internet plan. Connecting Belize from city to coast, your connection, your choice. Join the NextGen revolution today.
Summer is almost here, and we're gearing up for the exciting time of the year where kids from all over the country come together and showcase their talent on one stage. the Open Your Eyes stage. Yes, that's right. Summerfest is back. Every talent is allowed to be part of this year's Summerfest. Join us on June 1st at Channel 5 to audition for this year's show. Call our WhatsApp 670-6068 and I'll see you on stage.
Feel a good vibe. You wanna have a good time. Wanna free up me mind. Get on loose with me friend. Don't need no bad vibes in the place. But then that pour whiskey in me cup.
Oh, wonderful.
Looks like a vibe.
That sounds like that. Looks like we're having fun.
It looks so,
and you
so
made it a
fun.
key talker.
Yes.
The only way you made it a.
Of course, we have here with us the lovely Ernestine Carballo, no stranger
Not
to
at all.
music, no stranger to the people of Belize, and of course, no stranger to our viewers. Good morning
right.
and
Good
welcome,
morning.
Ernestine.
Good morning. Happy Friday.
Yes, happy Friday.
Good to see you.
And no better way to really start the weekend than when one of your latest songs.
Yes, it's called Catch a Good Vibe. Ooh. Yes, that's the newest song, the newest single. It just dropped, I would say, like 2.5 weeks ago.
Okay.
I shoot it in beautiful Key Cocker with a whole team of 15 people.
Yeah.
Big up to everyone that is in the video, the sponsors, the cast, you know, everyone that played a special part of that.
Yes.
You know, you are no stranger to us, as Sabrina rightfully mentioned, and we know you for your soca music, your hype music. We play your beats every single year. What is Ernestine Carballo cooking up for us apart from this video?
Yes, well, I have another song. Well, actually, I have 2 albums, but the
Wow.
latest album, yes, they're all on all social media platforms. The latest one, called Highly Chosen, I will be picking specifically from that album and releasing a lot of nice videos.
Okay.
Yes, as well as my besides this new single and new video, Catch a Good Vibe, it's also on, I'm supposed to tell you guys, I'm happy to announce that it has been certified on CD, baby. So yes, the audio is out, so you guys can go and catch a good vibe.
Yes.
Yeah, and I also did a song on the Boulevard. It's called Road Again. So I'll be doing a music video for that as well.
Yes, because
Yes.
we do know you for your soca genre, and I have to say, I feel like for a lot of us here in Belize and for the soca genre here in Belize, you're considered royalty, really.
Thank you.
As an artist and the contributions that you have made to music here in Belize. But this song, this latest song, it has more of a summer feel to it.
Yes,
Not
it is.
so much of like the we ain't at the mass
Yes.
band on the road.
I did it for all the listeners in Belize and the world that likes that more laid back type of music. Big up to Skinny Gilly in Chicago. The rhythm is called Boss Up Rhythm. And he told me, you know what, I do something on the rhythm, you know, and when I thought about it and I heard the rhythm, I heard that nice island, you know, relaxation.
And no wonder you did the music video on Key Cocker.
Yes.
Yes.
It gives
And
you
it's
that
fitting
vibe.
because
It's very fitting.
we're approaching
That's where
summer right
everybody
here.
goes.
Summer,
That'll be the
lots of
song
festivals.
of the summer.
Yes, it is.
But we do know that you have a treat for our viewers.
Yes, I
While
do.
we are encouraging you guys to go yourselves and stream the song because it does benefit
Thank
the
you. Yes, it
artist.
does.
Download it.
If you stream it, if you like it, if you follow her or subscribe to her YouTube channel. But we do have a treat because this morning you will be performing for
Yes,
us.
I
Yes?
Singing us away for our lovely Fun Friday and a good start to the weekend.
Yes.
Yes.
But before we get into that performance, let's talk about some of the venues or any other projects or
Yes.
performances that we can catch you at.
All right. Well, I'm a surprise. I can't say to which graduation.
Okay.
I'm a surprise guest artist for one of
Sounds
my-
like the high school kids
Yeah.
love you over at school.
Yes.
We're not making give it away.
And then I got a phone call to be one of the lead singers for one of the biggest festivals, and I really want to get that to you yet, Nita.
Ooh.
And July, I will be back in beautiful Key Cocker performing as well
For
on
Lobster
July 13th, the same Lobster Fest weekend at Top Room. So those are all my upcomings so far. and a lot more niceness.
Of course, we're going to see you in September.
Yes. So I'm excited, and I want to big up everybody that loves my work, and all my family, my friends, the WFH group, the WFH BPO team at Acuity.
I think my final question to you, Ernestine, is to really get your comment on how long you have been doing this. You've been in this business for a very long time, providing, I'm sure, mentorship to a lot of other younger artists that have come along too. What has been the driving force to keep you here and to keep producing music the way that you have?
The love of it. That's it.
You've been loving it for a long time. What do you have to say to young and upcoming women in this field? How do you keep pushing and keep motivated?
You just have to just love yourself first, love God, and just believe in yourself. And whatever you believe, you strive towards achieving it. And then after achieving, then right side will continue to be more success stories after success stories, and let nobody distract you and let nobody bring you down.
I love that.
All right.
Well, Miss Ernestine, please grace us with your lovely voice and presence this morning as you close off our morning show and lead us into the weekend.
Yes. Catch a good vibes. We're going to catch a good vibes today on Open Your Eyes, guys. Yeah. And also make sure that you go on YouTube. My song is on YouTube. It's called Catch a Good Vibes. KETCHAAH, good G-U-D, vibe, V-Y-B-Z.
What goes into the naming of these songs too?
I want it to be like more Creole.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of that catch.
Yeah.
Catch a good vibe.
Yeah,
And how do you catch a good vibe?
Well, you relax. You release
What's your favorite
mind.
way of catching a good vibe?
Well, I like to travel.
Okay.
I like to go to the Keys or the beaches, relax.
Had you not said
margarita.
Had you not said that your tongue green, I mean, I'd be like,
yes, because I was.
No, I know, but the lizard juice, that key cocker,
Take it away.
you could give away. Yes.
Yes, big up Miss Lady, Miss Nady from Lazy Lizard. She sponsored and did a whole lot for us. Also big up to Miss Christina at La Isla Resort. That's where we stayed. And the Caribbean Sprinters, they sponsored me twice. Big them up as well. And then in the night we ate at Mr. Roy's Blue Water Grill.
Okay, I like Roy's.
Yeah. Hair Express gave me hair
You know what, I think
discount.
a lot of people probably don't know all it takes to put these productions together,
Yes,
especially
it's
for
a
a
lot.
music video. It looks exciting. It looks like it's just one straight shot, but it's so many controlled scenes.
It took 2 days to shoot,
I believe
and
that.
it took me 3 weeks to record it and master it. I also want to big up Ronald Young C, for recording it and mastering it so well.
Yeah.
And the man behind the camera would shoot the video, Kieran Everett Nunes.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah,
So
what's happening?
all of your production crew and everybody. But I want to say thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
And
I know it's been a while. So.
But you know, we're always happy to have you back. And we know that even though you're gone for a little while, you always come back with new music.
Yes, and I'm so happy that, people are loving the new jam.
Yes.
Everywhere I go.
And we are getting ready to listen to that right now. But we do want to say thank you to all of our viewers for tuning in this morning. Thank you to all of our guests. As Ernestine is going to close us off, we want to say a happy Friday to all of you.
And if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy
Happy
birthday to you.
It is May 31st.
Yes, it's the end of
May. May feels so long. That was
This
too
month
long.
was literally May Day.
But if you have a birthday shout out or just a question or a comment, drop us a line right here at oie@channel5belize.com. OYEBelize.com.
And you can also catch us on Facebook at Open Your Eyes BZ.
And check out our highlights on Instagram at OYEBelize. And of course, do us a favor and join us again on Monday when you open your eyes
to start your morning right.
Ooh, be sure to keep your eyes, your mind,
and your hearts open.
We'll see you soon, Belize. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Ernestine,
yes,
you have to sing for we.
That's right.
All right.
All right.
All right, guys. I just wanna catch a good, feel a good, catch a good vibe. Wanna have a good time, wanna free up me mind. Get on loose with me, friend, don't need no bad vibes in the place. Bartend up all whiskey and wake up. We partying until the sun up. 5 nice ladies start to walk, start to walk, start to walk up. Why? Come on, hold on me waist. Are you ready for the break? Cause I just want to catch a good, feel a good vibe. I wanna, he wanna, she wanna catch a good, feel a good vibe. You wanna, I know that they wanna, I know that we wanna catch a good, feel a good vibe. They just gone in right now, so my bank book fat up. Hair done, nail done, outfit pan fleek, everything just bling up. So me jumping on my Jeep, roll out to the club, everything just turn up. Song a dep and repeat, everything just mad, everything just burn up. Wanna have a good time, wanna free up me mind. Get on loose with me, friend, don't need no bad vibes in the place. Bartend up all whiskey and wake up. We partying until the sun up. 5 nice ladies start to walk, start to walk, start to walk up. Why? Come on, hold on me waist. Are you ready for your brace? Cause I just want to catch a good, feel a good vibe. I wanna, he wanna, she wanna catch a good, feel a good vibe. You wanna, I know that they wanna, I know that we wanna catch a good, feel a good vibe. Summertime in the Keys with up on the beach, pretty skin we a turn up. The vibe so nice, me a perform tonight, you don't know me a come up. Me a bubble, me a wine, me a grind from my man, watch how the thing turn up. I love vibes we a build, I just start, everybody just love up, love up. Wanna have a good time, wanna free up me mind. Get on loose with me, friend, don't need no bad vibes in the place. Bartend up all whiskey and wake up. We partying until the sun up. 5 nice ladies start to walk, start to walk, start to walk up. Why? Come on, hold on me waist. Are you ready for your brace? Cause I just want to catch a good, feel a good vibe. I wanna, he wanna, she wanna catch a good, feel a good vibe. You wanna, I know that they wanna, I know that we wanna catch a good, feel a good vibe. I wanna, he wanna, she wanna catch a good, feel a good vibe. Thank you.
Open Your Eyes was brought to you by Smart, bringing people together, and the Belize Bank, our country, your bank.